So no, if I made to the mere person aware, and when my boy, and when my boy really akpa, ni real way, in any dialogue wanna.
No, what I'm saying is that if you go to Libya now, the people who are there, they are close to 1 million. But what I'm saying now is that even some when I was in Germany here about 5 years ago, some Ghana, there was a time in the Ghana, the whole Ghana in my region, like my state, all of them were deported back to Ghana. They said the Ghana economy is the one of the fastest growing economy in Africa. So they deported all of them back. All those Ghana people were telling me that in Libya, that they were making life there. Things were going fine for them. So why can't you also do your own best like that?
Because many of them were turning here. Many of them a passport. And many of them, if you live in like Ghana, say money in Nigeria.
No, am I saying all these things so because I live in Morocco before. I was one time in not what is called Gatron before I moved back to. I was in Gatron, but when I wanted to go to what is called this place in Sabah, Muzuk and Sabah, but the money was not there, and they detained all this many times, a long time ago. So I decided to go fall back before I now go back. So what we say is that if you live in Libya, you also we are Roma, you behave like the Roma, because if you come to Germany here now, the whole Gambia, people who cross through Libya, none of their family send them money to cross. None of them. But we from Edo State, what can't you also like to behave like those Gambia? Are they not human being? By working, struggling for yourself. Like me, nobody took me to Europe. I was in Morocco for almost about 2 years, and I never let people send me money. I just hustle on my own. Why can't you also try to emulate this type of ideology by strongly for yourself? Do you think by asking people to help you is the best option?
Okay.
I just ask.
No problem, sir.
Well, sure. Libya is open for everybody now. I'm here Lawaju, I'm here Malaga, I'm here different one. Which one have you done inside all those one? Because my friend who live in Tripoli, Baba yẹn wọ́n gbé tó sí Baba ọ̀wé yòókù ìwá ọ̀wé yẹn léwé bó ọ̀wé wà ní ìwádìí okay. The place is okay. And ìgbìnà ìgbèrè Libya yẹn máa yẹ gbìnà.
Ekene na gbina for ya gbina na Ajulet.
But we're road doing now.
Ajulet supporter ni meji from supporter ni meji area Ajulet one of Jazuna.
But where maybe the if you're Arab of Ghana, where Arab are you from the Arab? Why can't you as a man, or say man, you are a man? Libya, according to them, that if you are strong, you will not so we might be strong. No, we also at least we go to Lawaju, you come back, we have something, and then you come back. In Europe, if you come to Europe now, Italy, I remember how many Italy here people went to go and beg in the streets. A country where there is no beggar, that country is better. Like in Morocco, I was a beggar. I was begging in the streets, but there was no job like that. But in Libya, they say there is a lot of job. You save money and organize yourself. You have stayed living in Libya for many years now, no, if not 7 years. 7 years in
No,
Libya,
most
you
of 7
know,
years. No, most of
cannot be
7 years.
in a country years where they were now.
3 years.
But we're at 3 years in where 3 years. We're at 3 years in there. We're at 3 years in there. Brother, I don't want to talk about all this one. You see, we don't support lazy people. You understand what I mean? So let me start from here. So if you know you are a lazy man and you just want to come and call me, I am not going to be a party to lazy people. You understand what I'm saying? I live in Morocco before. I also live in Libya before. Libya is a country when if you are not lazy, you cannot be calling somebody to come and give you money. So please, I don't want to talk about all those Libya. So I think I have to end this video and restart it again. So please, there are people who are suffering. They are having so poverty everywhere. But when you are a liar trying to manipulate other people with lies, so we are not going to be part of it. So if you live in Libya, I once lived in Libya before. I know how the situation is. So I think the Bible says, by their fruit we shall know them. That is what I say about Libya. Amiable. So this boy, please, you are doing lawaju. Continue doing the lawaju now. People are living in Italy, they don't even see money. And you are getting money more than those people. Some people will go and do beggar in the morning. They don't have to €5 a day, sometimes €3, and they will pay the house rent. In Libya, even though you don't have money, you can you can hustle, and the Arab people will have mercy on you. You get money. So please, if you are thinking maybe you don't want, because there is no war in where you live. The war not the Libya again. So if somebody tell you they Libya, so if you carry money give her like that, you have to ask him questions. They just give money anyhow like that. So I don't want to go into all those Libya stuff. But now this very boy who called me just now, somebody can be in Nigeria, he will use Libya number to be calling you. We have seen those type of things before. We are used to it. Somebody will be in upper roads because he have a Libya WhatsApp number. He will be using that Libya number to call you that he want to die in Libya. Please, if you know you are belong to this category of people, I am not part and parcel to it. Please, I'm sorry. This is the wrong place you have called. It was this boy who called us now. There was a day we were on live video about, that was last year. He called. He said he live in Libya. He need the help. Blah 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 blah. He was saying all those things. Then one of our brother who live in the United Kingdom say, oh, he was in that our brother living in the United Kingdom was touched with his story. Do you know what happened? That our brother said I should call this boy, that he want to help this boy, and I have to put this boy to test. He instructed me. Then I called this boy, asked him, oh, my brother, where do you live? He said Libya. Libya. He's just there. Sister, something happened to his sister. Something happened to this one. He was just lying. I never knew he was lying. He was lying. Was saying all those something that looked like forged stories. I now ask this very boy, I ask him, say, my brother want to give you how much? He said, maybe €1,000. That is this boy said the money was close to that amount, that he want to use the money to cross. But some people are very funny with lies. Oh, why are they trap? So he said he want to use the money to cross. So then my friend from UK contact say he will pay the money. Now I say okay. Now I contact and say we get person for Tripoli where they carry, we not get anybody just by talking like that. Say we know person where they carry person the cross. I will give the person the money. Meanwhile, we don't know anybody like that. This boy say no. He say make us give her the money. Not yeah. Instead of you say you don't cross many times, I saw the money and I saw this one. That's me no person will help you. Make I give the money to the person. You understand what I mean? So that was what happened to this very boy. This boy said no. I said okay. Wait, this boy deny. I said no, they live for Tripoli. He said they for another city. I said no problem. Since you live in another city, I will still call another of my friend who live in that city. That one will also do it. He said no, I should give him the money. I said no problem. And I asked him. I said go and think over it. Are we going to give you this money for you to cross by yourself, or you use this money to go to Nigeria and establish? Do you know what this boy say? This boy say, we should give him the money. You want to go to Nigeria to establish? I said okay. Since you want to go to Nigeria establish, what I will do, I have so many family from Benin. I will give this money to my friends. So we want to go and investigate you where you live. I will send spy. This boy changed his mind, say no, it's no longer going to Nigeria again. So this is information power. So people are very liars. I am not belong to those liar people. Liar Mohammed. Hello?
Yeah, hello, brother. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah, how is everything? It's been a long while now.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, I actually wanted to contribute to this Eranomigho issue.
Okay.
You understand? What I say there is that I want to beg the public that a lot of people are saying that Eranomigho should go to jail, that should go to jail, should be. But what I believe in forgiveness, and that's what you are preaching on your platform, and that's what you are preaching for the Egusi Obiso family.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So if Eranomigho accept that he is no longer a Lebino, if Eranomigho accept that he's not a complete Igodomigodo, I think he should be forgiven. That's my contribution. I don't know what you think about it.
Okay, the reason why I mentioned Eranomigho name here. Eranomigho,
Yes.
I live in Germany also. There is no difference between Germany and America. We all live in. Let me speak.
Germany is more than America. When you talk about the health sector,
Let me speak.
Insurance, health insurance.
Let me say something.
America copy from Germany.
Hold on. When you speak, you allow another person to also speak. Okay? Eranomigho live in America. Eranomigho live in America. I live in Germany. The America indeed, and Germany, this Western world, is almost the same pay. If America is receiving $12, Germany receiving $9, and if you convert $9 to 12, it's become $12. It's a small little difference, almost the same thing. Western world. So what we say now is that Eranomigho came to Benin, sorry, to Nigeria. Eranomigho does not work in Central Bank of America. Eranomigho is a laborer, just like me and you in Europe.
Yeah, now.
So the little money Eranomigho brought, Tony Karbaka have eaten all the money. Eranomigho is now trying to hold governor responsible for his failure. So what I am the reason why I came out to talk about Eranomigho. Yes. Tony Karbaka have finished Eranomigho money, or let's say the same thing he did to Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was riding, he even give Eddie Murphy motor to say, go and be riding around Benin. Eddie Murphy say, now he get motor. The same thing is also playing with Eranomigho now. Eranomigho is not even lying that those houses that is living in a banana island that is the one who buy the house, of which we know Eranomigho. Eranomigho. I understand what I'm saying now. So what I'm trying to say now is that my brothers and my sister, Eranomigho, I am advising you. Obaseki is not looking for you. Your money is finished. Tony Karbaka have left you in one chance. So when you were in club dancing, you were throwing gbese. Not big gbese, they call her. What did they throw one leg? Not big gbese. I mean, what did they call her? I mean, tell me what is the gbese? I mean, what did they call her? Gbese. I mean, gbese. When did they throw one leg? When they will dance, they'll say gbese. I mean, gbese. When did they dance, they go throw one leg. So Eranomigho, you don't go throw one leg for Igbese. Now if the Tony Karbaka would say Tony Karbaka will dance, he will see throw one leg, say Gbese. They don't even know the meaning of Gbese. Now be Igbese. Yes, you don't enter debts. So Eranomigho, that is true. I am not your enemy. We are from my local government. I am a father of all. But now from the same area, you are frustrated in Lagos. All your money, Tony Karbaka, no, they follow somebody, they follow roads with bends. So Tony Karbaka knew very well that all those money where you collect from ID cards, those money will remain for ID card. You brought all those money from America. That is why Tony Karbaka become your 5 and 6. He even went to welcome you. Just the same thing. He give Ed Murphy a hotel to sleep. So I'm just using this opportunity to tell Eranomigho, please remove Governor Obaseki from your mouth. Obaseki is not responsible for your misery. Have you ever seen in Benin that those state governments public announcement that Emite Eranomigho is being wanted by those state governments? Eranomigho, can you prove it that the governor of Edo State is looking for you? Can you show us the proof? Hey, that's only governor. Continue, my brother. Be listening. Yes.
Like what I said before, Eranomigho does not have the intention to go to Nigeria. You understand? It was Tony Karbaka that lured Eranomigho. You understand? That was why Tony Karbaka, he understands how to wreck Eranomigho. That was why he took Eranomigho to Banana Island. You understand?
Yes.
So now Eranomigho have squandered all his money there in Banana Island. You understand? And now he's looking for ways to go to Edo State because it become a shame that he came to Nigeria, he did not go to Edo State.
Okay.
You understand? So that because of that shame now, what is he going to do? That's why he came up with the format that the governor is looking for him. That will enable him now say, I now run to America. Money don't finish like what you said.
Okay.
Eranomigho is already frustrated. That is Nigeria system. What is going to Karbaka? You understand? And if Eranomigho is not careful, Tony Karbaka will take him to go and give this Oba go chop him. We'll use him to swear. You understand? All these things are plan work. That's why you have to. Eranomigho says smart. Eranomigho is not smart. Okay. People who are smart now, you so you are very smart. You understand? So you can deceive people. Now, how can you be condemning the governor since and now you came, you are not apologizing? You understand? So that is what to say that you are not consistent. That's one thing that you always say. You say it's good for you to be consistent, and you have been consistent because you are speaking the truth. When you are speaking the truth, you become. You think people see you as you are consistent because you are speaking the truth, but that is your tradition. It's a tradition. Say you practice tradition, live to see tradition.
Okay.
What you preach on the platform is the tradition. You tell them how it's supposed to be, the origination. You understand?
Yes.
So that is just the truth. So what I was thinking about Eranomigho is that Eranomigho put time for his children when we say they're American. Eranomigho don't say those ones that they get their own problem. Now Europe, me and you did so now. They cannot send you now. You understand?
Yes.
So the truth is that the hope Eranomigho still have is trying to use the fans again. You understand? So I believe Eranomigho will not go to Edo State. No, Eranomigho fear the Oba, not any other thing. They fear no go. You understand? So,
what? Wait, my brother. Sorry to interrupt you. Anybody is free to call. I'm begging everybody, please. Governor have not mentioned Eranomigho name. Eranomigho is trying to incite the people engaged with the governor. I am using this opportunity because if you look at Eranomigho, it's a church rat. You understand? What I'm even suspecting, who knew whether Tony Karbaka they don't put Eranomigho for inside cage? May they put am for there, say, my brother, your passport, we don't seize am. You are going nowhere. Eranomigho, do this. Eranomigho, do this. Eranomigho, do this. So what my advice to Eranomigho, please remove Governor Obaseki from your mouth. Allow this man to work for Edo State. Where's the man about Zobo? Zobo. AJ, Zobo, AJ. Eh? Zobo, AJ. Zobo. AJ, is it not going to leave am? Wetin governor do? Wetin be your own? You say one call rebuild Edo State. You name one.
Carry better money.
But how much Edimofi carry come? How much Edimofi carry come? Wait, Tony Karbaka jump.
No be now Tony Karbaka give a motor when they drive that and when they form say I'm in my car I'm driving. I know what Tony Karbaka na smart guy now. He give a motor now. Say me no worry, me go give him a hotel sleep. At the end of the day, that is one thing. So Eranomigho, and I went to the world Eranomigho. In the rig that is the Banana Island, I mean Banana Island. Yeah, your mate not be your mate buy us on Banana Island.
What you say Eranomigho the Banana? You say Eranomigho the Banana Island. The money na me and you dey for Europe. Now just as you been as you Eranomigho still na normal life. You know understand so? Can you not be senator or in a Republican? Not be America.
No.
America indeed. See, Eranomigho.
Like me and you. Or you're working under somebody.
€10 or €12 or $12 per hour. We come pay for our strength. For America, they don't even pay children na receipts. Then they give me maybe they buy something for there. You know that's so. So Eranomigho, please, when you're a governor, you know where a governor man will not see you a way.
Just like I shock you. I want you and Germany. You know, say for America, and they talk this verify this one they tell you so. For America, if your picking they go school, mama they fear say if you not come back. But in Germany, you get 100% say nothing will happen to your picking. That is the difference between America and here.
No, what we are talking about Eranomigho now. We're talking about Eranomigho. Eranomigho is a frustrated man. He's a naked man. You know, so that time we did Nigeria. If you don't after you don't play what finish, you don't naked you. Then we will pull your boss as you at the borrow money. Eranomigho, you are a naked man. You're a naked man. No, leave governor out of your frustration. Governor not define you, Eranomigho. Now Tony Karbaka na they frustrate you for what did they go that place? Tony Karbaka Ziva boy you agree. Continue, my brother. Yes.
You understand? So I believe say Eranomigho now the only way when you want to escape, I make they talk say that they find out more, that they do this one or this. If we want advice, someone will advise on tomorrow. Tell us what you did there. Make it call the agent whether if you change the ticket because
no. See, now Tony Karbaka. Now I will give you Tony Karbaka number. Mokuna call Tony Karbaka make he release Eranomigho. Whether I say house arrest or na church arrest, now give up. We don't know. We don't know where he keep Eranomigho because anything that put Eranomigho na Tony Karbaka na they go ask. You know, because that governor for inside. You know, well, na governor ask you there. Na governor now be Oba ask you there for Lagos. I mean, na governor get ask. If nobody make sure governor need for inside again, I'm gonna leave the man alone. Thank you, my brother. May I carry this phone? Thank you.
Okay, now bye.
Thank you. Mom is good. Domo.
Hello, this is Atokpe.
Domo J.
Real life.
Yes. Good evening.
Okay.
God bless you, Mama.
Good evening. Now about Eranomigho and Tony Karbaka.
Okay.
Okay. You know, there's this particular poem when the poem say in the plead on Eranomigho behalf now. So the boy that they call her Kevin Olagwe.
Okay.
Right now, Kevin Olagwe, he dey Daniel platform. He dey even dey worsen the whole situation.
Okay.
Understand me now?
Yes.
He dey worse the whole situation. Why? Because wetin even dey talk, e no make sense.
Okay.
He dey form saying they plead for somebody. Okay, they plead for somebody. Why you go dey talk bad about the governor? Eranomigho already know say he don't commit a lot of crime. That Obaseki no even get his time.
Okay.
As we speak, Obaseki no get Eranomigho time. Why did they try to carry up this thing put for Obaseki head? The water when they go use and drink for Oba Palace, not talk about that one.
Okay.
The kidnap when Tony Karbaka kidnap her, he not talk about that one.
Okay.
As we speak, Eranomigho dey under duress for Tony Karbaka hand.
Okay.
For the crime wey he commit already.
Okay.
Why you go want to put am for our governor head? Our governor never reach am because if our governor reach am, even that Lagos no go contain am.
Okay.
You know now. Our governor never reach where this boy, this whether na boy, whether na man, because na useless idiots.
Okay.
But if our governor get where he get open book to his page, he go know now. From Benin to Lagos, they know the packet person for Lagos.
Yes,
Why they thought say they not allow them to come Benin? 2 hours it never take you.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
You know that time why this Kevin Olagwe they say Governor Obaseki allow the Eranomigho to go and visit his sick mother. Like seriously. Now you know now, people wey own get there, they dey Oba Benin house for there. They dey Oba Benin house for there. They belle big like pregnant woman with 8 months. That they guide her for there. All those empty men with big belly. Now they guide her 24 hours for there.
I bet somebody, anybody again, Eranomigho brother phone number, I'm gonna send them for me. Eranomigho family, me they go back to Karbaka, me release Eranomigho. While the phone number Eranomigho man. Tony Karbaka, mona go. I know if he call Tony Karbaka because I get a number. Mona go beg, maybe na give me Eranomigho mama number. But I ain't Tony no reason no is Eranomigho say Eranomigho so governor, Ewure, America. Na speak I did. Yes.
Tony Karbaka don't talk say Eranomigho na him bad may not go see his wife and his children.
Okay.
When this time another man they lolo Tony Karbaka wife now. Eranomigho talk say Tony Karbaka na terrorist. Now make Tony Karbaka no fit enter Europe. He no fit enter any part of the world.
Okay.
Tony Karbaka now they make sure say Eranomigho go revoke that thing. Because Tony Karbaka is not happy. Even the time of election where everywhere they are, Tony Karbaka could not fly to anywhere.
Okay.
Like Eranomigho do it.
Okay.
So all these things there Eranomigho head. And Tony Karbaka, as you know, he let people blood, they know they forgive.
Oh wow.
Then we never forgive this man.
What no?
So he did there, all those big belly when they got them, not necessarily my friend, 24 hours. He did on that duress, May cry come out, although they won't now, may not talk come out.
Okay.
May God go save her for them, may not they put anything. If God don't say he want take care of her or do anything, where is there for Lagos? How many hours? Why they talk nonsense? It's like even allegedly, they don't take the passport, take everything. It is work for them. What nonsense is this? Our governor never get your time. When our governor get your time, Eranomigho, when our governor finish with you, people when you post their passport because of Oba Abini, they go start with you. Other people when you deal with, they go start with you. You.
Eranomigho, remove governor from your mouth. No, they put governor for your mouth again. Now Tony Karbaka, now you can get contracts.
You don't get your time. Our honorable governor, when you like don't better finish, who know you? You don't get your time now.
As Oba Abini misbehave, somebody say Oba Yamawe, how well Eranomigho. Come on, go again. Hey, Suli, any governor. Let me show governor name again. I'm not happy with this. I want go again.
You think you will go free?
Huh? Why you governor? If you have no time against a governor, governor must say, "Hey, we really Lagos na governor man arrest you. We want some why you governor so." Huh? When you come beneath that day, that so people say you come Baba Palace. Governor will find you. That's why you dey airport.
Why go drink that water? Because it is when you drink that water, everything don't finish. After I drink that water, then they tell us say you never start. Is it crazy?
Tony Karbaka say nobody go. If you come Benin, go take you. Nothing go happen. But now the Tony Karbaka na you deal with. Where is also any governor? Who the mission governor?
You dey put am for our governor head.
La Tony la wonye Eranomigho my governor mo bowo.
Is the craze? Message one by why send that, he go come answer. That one dey one side. People when date with for Igodomigodo, they dey one side. He never even reach a governor hand.
What's the moment? What? My brothers, we don't want to stay long too much. Anybody want coffee? Call in. I've never come here, come hate Eranomigho. I'm from Orion on local government. The governor, His Excellency, is a listening governor. Eranomigho, please stop spoiling the name of this governor. Allow this man to work. Was a man, but every time that they can, they go court. He no want work. He want. I beg. Let us wait. Give him 2 years. What is this year now? 2001, 2002. Let us see between now 2002 December. Let us see what the governor will do for those states. Let us see. Every morning court case. How somebody will get case for court? How you want to work? Allow this man to work, please. If you don't work, that and I will to the heart. So Eranomigho, I am not inciting anybody against you. I'm only advising you. Remove Governor Obaseki from your mouth. Hey, people who are watching me, please share this video. We are not fighting Eranomigho, but we are only trying to advise Eranomigho. Remove governor from your mouth. Have you ever seen them make announcement say Obaseki declare Eranomigho wanted, or Edo State government declare Eranomigho wanted? Eranomigho, your money don't finish. We know wetin happened to Tony Karbaka and the Murphy. How Tony Karbaka carry the Murphy. Tony Karbaka, where you going? Why Tony Karbaka don't talk to turn to 30s when they finish for story? Anybody want to call, please call and air your view. We are not here for hate anybody, but we're saying the truth. If you die in a governor, please stop. The governor don't have time for you. Again, do one bad thing making wanna make be where you set to Igbo. The governor is don't have, life goes gone. Allow this man to work. Your hope says Eyamu will win for Supreme Court. The hope was dashed. So I want to use the opportunity to appeal to Eranomigho followers that the governor does not have any time for Eranomigho. Eranomigho is under siege. What do you call it? Siege or is in captivity in the hands of Tony Karbaka. So please, instead of you to be measuring Eranomigho name, I'm advising you people, please, measuring Tony Karbaka name. Now Tony Karbaka now they carry Edmond 50 the jamboree they go. But the same Tony Karbaka now he carry the same Tony Karbaka now he carry what is his name? Why it you? Now he carry Edmond 50 good drink water. Disgrace and embarrass her. So the telephone number is there. I don't know whether the number is correct. Plus 491749661566. That is the phone number. I think 17496. If you want to contribute, you can contribute. Then before we go on, so let me address Eranomigho issue. I am just saying my own. Somebody have called me, oh, leave Eranomigho and let him go sing grandmother. Eranomigho. Have you ever seen any government announcement where the governor said that they are looking for Eranomigho? Eh? God bless you. Freedom first, God bless you. So, Eranomigho, please, before I will jump to the next chapter, I'm just advising you. If you are just fooling yourself. If nobody tell you that you are fooling yourself, Eranomigho, fully bue. Even we muri, etuni kabaka mie we mu yekpo. We say gbo we wazu go. No, we are tell matter Eranomigho. We Eranomigho we be you go mu na you mo. We are bold. We really threatening the governor. We Eranomigho age mate my way hin. We are age mate we be ya motu. Age mate my way hin. 40 something we hin 40 something me hin. Age mate my way hin. We got you Ruby man. Emma, you lucky car with governor we do say. You lucky me with governor. Who wear America what Marie? The governor is not looking for you. If Igodomigodo ile ibinu. Wawe Ewure America o te boni governor. We say do we bege. We bi obonye gbe area. Ime ikamu we na. Anybody who have the telephone number of Eranomigho JB number, Eranomigho brother number, and what do you call the other one? Mama number. Wanna give me number. Make they go beg Tony Karbaka, may free their brother for them. Eranomigho is a frustrated. I think we're about being on your state. Wasn't when I over my beginning, I have we so now about being I send you come. May you come frustrate the administration of Obaseki. It's not going to work for you. I know down deep in my mind that when you die, you are not going to heaven with all those money. This is the only advice from my governors. That Governor Obaseki, we voted for you and we did everything for you. And it's too early for us to judge you. Because I remember what you said before that we have to investigate before going out to, Your Excellency, I am Ogiso. Since the beginning of this year, apart from all those vigilantes who are, most of them are dead criminals, I see I'm asking more questions. I decide to be asking questions. I see the way things are going. But I am here today talking about Eranomigho. I have been watching. I don't want to even talk about Eranomigho, but I have asked many questions even from government house and from different places. I was told that you are not even after Eranomigho, that you are concentrating on how to solve the state problem. Our states don't have, some parts don't have good roads, no electricity, and a lot of things are happening in our states. You are trying how to, make the basic amenity available for our own people. Then Eranomigho is coming out to be shouting from inside toilet. Governor, who toilet will now go? Gwaluwe, abati ni sugusugu meni ati. Oni we Eranomigho gbapala ikpali ikpoko. Ebati ga aba obati ewe. Ihe ọrịa wee tụta ya ya asa ya bụrụ olisa n'iwe ahịa. Finish. Mother gị abịa gị agbụa pụtụrụ inu wee igbo basekiri. Ọya ọba abịa ogi we ka ma ewe no. Igbo igbere. Hey, I knew video. And we don't do those things again. It's not good. We advice we have advice. And we have advice. Hey, I knew video. Please share this video, and I want to make it very clear. If you know you have a Eranomigho family number, please send it to me. On a family Eranomigho number, or send the Veniti family. Okay, why you got video? Let us free this boy from the hands of Tony Karbaka. If you know you have his family number, give me. Or even though your governor you go na manner, it's not good. Or yeah, I see one a governor, man, no way. Why you got with one phone number? Why win as a OG? Please give me this phone number for Eranomigho. So I'm here and I'm still waiting. Let me tell Eranomigho that to. So we are still waiting before we jump to another side. If you know you are watching, you have Eranomigho family number, please send it to me. If you know you have JB number, let us tell JB to go and beg Tony. I don't want to call Tony ETA because a family Eranomigho megbe. Woman not free of Tony. All right, that time now. See, I'm telling the truth. You remember the time where I called Eddie Murphy? Tell Eddie Murphy may not go make come up for Tony Karbaka house. Or my home. Or you tie about. And you tie now in Lagos now. If I knew. Thank you, share it. Thank you so much. Do manage yo ya zuwa borio. Eranomigho TV ya no na why be kai mari ya. I'm saying yes since if you know you are freedom movement fighter or you are what do you call that one freedom movement Akataka family, please send me the number of Eranomigho family. I want to help Eranomigho from Tony Karbaka, lion and tiger. Before lion will chop Eranomigho, tiger will come finish the remaining one. Let us save Eranomigho from lion and tiger. Lion of Judah, tiger of Mayata. O de ya fe de tuni Karbaka la no marwa. Ero wa rime. Eribe ya gun awoge di mo fi be gani wa ma jaji. E di mo fi me la do gun na onwa. Eranomigho o ga ye do e governor wa on wa isi ye no fe kere lao. E governor e mo bo. Okay, I'm waiting for 1 minute now to see if anybody can give me the telephone number of Eranomigho family so that make we beg their family go make the way me Tony Karbaka. No real boy or teen kunri. Everybody you're quiet until Eranomigho will come get abuya ya bala meda ni mu ye ko na ekwe do we. Why you fire with governor gbe. Governor Baseki, na kill Eranomigho, not be governor na kill am. Since you enter the governor, Obaseki enter governor for those states. I don't know the year say political assassin. I don't hear say Obaseki assassinate anybody. Can you show me one person with a key for those states? They say that governor assassinate him. Even when Tony Karbaka they insult governor, they call him a betrayer family. They are betrayer family. You see, say Obaseki reply. Even when the Oba of Benin, useless Oba of Benin, they call Tony Karbaka, Obaseki family of betrayer. Obaseki he dethrone him. He remains silently look up. See na cricket accident agwa gbagbe. Cricket na dey use im hand to dey burst im belle. If you dey dig hole, e go burst im belle by itself. Eranomigho wey no yak America re. Tony Karbaka wa we ki wana mi gbe. Governor Liman bo. So I'm still giving 1 minute before we go to another chapter. I'm still waiting. If una love Akataka, una still really love Eranomigho, so una be supporter. Mona send im mama number for me now. I wan call im mama, Eranomigho mother. If una get JB number JB, while phone number is JB many tier. Make JB they say JB na year man and what do you call am? What do you call that one? Tony Karbaka na year. Aberi high. Year man and a year man. So make they settle this thing. Oh, this one a courtesan problem. This will not be governor. Governor not or my even be any court. This is a courtist problem. My WhatsApp number is there. Please send me Eranomigho family number. How many are you? Now I want to make Eranomigho die for Tony Karbaka hands. Why you people are so like this? Send me family of Eranomigho number. Let us help this boy. Eranomigho is a boy. Oh. A young boy is a young boy. Nobody's. I am not here to fight Eranomigho, but I'm just trying to rescue Eranomigho from tiger. Because Tony Karbaka, he told us that he na tiger and lion combine. Eranomigho na become hey Oma. Wa making am igbuwa. I'm still waiting. Oh, my WhatsApp number is there. Anybody who have Eranomigho, it might be I don't know how to use my language. Why the Benin people are so scared? So now want make tiger eat Eranomigho. Una remember say Tony Karbaka na tiger and lion. What my ijere? Una no see the way they treat Okoro. So what you wrote there is I am not saying anything bad about Eranomigho. I am trying to help Eranomigho. Please, if you have Eranomigho family number, I want to help him. Do you see me saying Eranomigho should die? When we know what? Eh? What you wrote there, I don't understand. Okawe sunuere the morphine la nena be do help. On we la nena be help na. You say I don't want Eranomigho progress. Eranomigho they build us for where? For America, or as if for America for where for not need the progress. I mean, me and Eranomigho they drag a house. What have I said now? What have I said now? Not to need Eranomigho progress. I said bring Eranomigho family number. Let us help Eranomigho. Is it a bad thing? If you know you are a family of PFM, give me Eranomigho family number. Let me rescue Eranomigho from Tiger and Lion. I beg tomorrow, Mona not call me, come tell me, say, my brother, supposing I know that time. Because if you don't pass, I not get for inside again. No. Okay, you are too dear. How many times did you write this one? You really copy and paste again. Eh? What did you put? Where will you need? Where will you need? What do you want me to do for Eranomigho? Eranomigho, you come. Which one you go take Tony Karbaka and go wait for you for airport? Where go you wait? It's Tony Karbaka 1 million. Even you have friend when do you know how much to buy beer in Banana Island? How much did they sell beer for you? €1? 400 naira, 500 naira for one beer. But for Banana Island, now €50 for one beer. And you don't you don't get money rich like that. We will use €50 to buy one bottle of beer. When Tony Karbaka they throw that leg busy. Now say like busy. Now okay, I'm away now. And then I'm going to throw leg, they feel busy. Come on, you know I'm helping you. How can you be free from Tiger and Lion? Tribe of Judah. Everybody knows this. I just come beg our Edo people that the governor have no hand in Eranomigho mystery. Eranomigho should stop chasing ghosts. When you came to the Oba Palace, you came with military men. Did the governor arrested you? Eh? Do we want Batobaze why you said to Ibuwa? Your brother na man, what did they call him? JB. Batobaze na man. Eh? Wait, tamo to man, no way, not by man, Batobaze. What's it to him? You have eh? Eranomigho brother is an man. Eh? JB. Abatobaze is also an man. So why are you putting the blame of why we blame the governor? My governor is here. My what am I making now? Is the governor an man? There Abatobaze man or Tien Abatobaze man. Wait, wait it amotin well. You know if you tell your brother saying Abakraya, make it tell the other Abakraya. May they settle this thing. So that bought in it we can governor. You were governor have you courtesan. Do you want the governor to be discussing courtesan? Eh? Your brother is a man. I did see Abatobaze brother that is in this example logo over there. I go. I mean in Miami, I do state a quick courtesy, you. Huh? Hey, in video. Huh? Hey, video. Do like that again. Hey, yo. Or two way. Your own brother Eranomigho is an a man. Abatobaze. No. So you settle this matter a year level, and you leave the governor out of this. Eh? Where soon in a year? Where soon? Where soon years? Where problem we do state now? Why a problem we want to go hold on. It didn't come back a year though. Where go hold on? Where more? We go where more? Eranomigho. Eranomigho is just is a wayward man, you understand? So he's a frustrated and a naked man. Because I remember those days when we play words. When we were playing what in those days, when you lose, we play what. So they would ask you to bring your bosses to borrow money, to carry loan. So that time you become a naked man. You are a naked man. You know why? Because why am I saying all those things? Eranomigho is chasing a ghost. You will think because Eranomigho is very funny. Ugewe agbawa la wa Eranomigho. La wa do dia. Hello, mommy. Hello. Hello. Ilé wọn náà mommy wà tọ̀.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi bọ́ fún lówó ẹ̀ta láàrin ọ̀gẹ́
Yeah, banner the movie one. It's only Karbaka over here banner. Yeah, the movie is not naked. It's a naked man. Naked Eranomigho. A private jet.
Hey, what you really calling you? I got me do ya who call it?
Yes, I call it.
All the daughter were in Jimmy. The movie you know what calling it. Again, you boy is here.
Yeah, la. Naked man.
The movie you calling it. Or that time you born. You might be no ya hair. Every day
Yes, na.
that's my dog. You might be no ya hair. Only when you hear get quiet. You know where I am with get sick no one here.
Yeah, naked they make by na banewa. Eranomigho. Eranomigho. Eranomigho me wa to me. Yeah, when you become a naked man. A naked man.
Baby, I'm feeling quite sorry again. I was on there. Because you might be, I mean.
The other Benin go dey inside, he go dey inside. What Benin go dey inside house. From there they look them from you guys see cocaine. After the other Benin don't smoke cocaine, don't smoke banana, all those things, drink alcohol, was honey. Oh yeah, you go from that place, you go from inside CCTV camera, they look. You know, me go see me the naked I mean they see what's the boss has. Amigo. Yeah, a naked man, amigo.
You too far there.
Yes,
You
nah.
know where they say you not go court. I say, Unaba Benin too small now. Well,
Okay.
so we go answer for court. What is the worry on that?
Okay.
That time on the thing say Unaba Benin go just fly. You go just go anywhere. You go fly, come. That one a dream. Unaba not the fly. You know, get
Nah, fake, nah, loudest, nah, fake.
You don't do anything. Now for your body, they know so Oba not to do anything. Now they shame.
Mommy, you know what we're talking about all this Eranomigho stuff, eh? Eranomigho was conned by the palace. Say Adiowa.
Yes.
Tony Karbaka is one of the people who planned those trick. Because Tony Karbaka don't have money again. Anybody will come from abroad, now be Tony Karbaka friends.
Yes.
If I call Tony Karbaka now say I dey come Nigeria now, I go where see where come before. But you hear my way Tony Karbaka agba you before. Yeah. You that money. Money wey say me never get €1 for inside pocket. Don't worry, you have pay for. Yes.
Now they take conviction. This the way they look so. Now they take conviction. Come carry against it. If you ordinary naira, come carry.
If you wait outside for the sell am, is the Oba will say make you don't put am for neck. Say they forbid am. Just imagine.
If they forbid, they go Lagos, you enter bus. You know pass 100 naira.
They
will put am for their neck.
Outside people they sell am, they put am for neck. Why you not go arrest outside people say why not they sell am? Bid wey be say they do for Yaba, they do for Kano, they do for everywhere. Oba Benin say na him. If you want put am for neck, who can do pay who do no.
They cover their eye. You know see when they do this thing, what do they call it? This Ododuwa. Now so they do the dress, they don't get fashion. Nigeria they be they cover themselves. They not be.
Yes, no be like me I plan for there. That thing na they be jihad o. Eromigho.
We were born prince king.
Bid na all those bid not be we get am na these people na every can come Portuguese for slave business. Not be we manya. Ni mama nya we yon nya fake. Ewa disi ma e do kan gbe gan. You see this video, this is people that you see these 7 people. Osano, so I make I read them for now from the book. More and list, I want to read for now from his iPhone here. I get them for book. This book I want to read for now. I want to read for now. I want to read for now. I want to see you. Oral history has it that Osa and Oswan with a Ewure Oluwaye of Usen, Enogi of Utese in Ovia, Ogutese, Azima of Okenuhe, Olubia, Oloton, Osogban, Iama, followed originally came with Oromia from Ile-Ife to Benin in the 13th century. The two of the rest, Osa and Oswan, left Oromia, who did not stay long. But see, you see what is written here is that Osa and Oswan. Let me add more history to it. Osa, Oswan. What we call God in our language, in my side, during this time, is not Osa. Osa is not our language. It's a Yoruba word. It's a Yoruba language. Ose, our language is Ose. You can see the name of let me go into history now. You see the name of the Duke of Ego. It's called Osenego, not Usa. Because our language was mixed with the Yoruba language. We are not at war with the Yoruba people, but we want people to know more about our identity. Okay, Osa, Oswan, Olawore of Usen, Ogutese, Ero of Urubi, Ero of Urubi, Ero family. This Oloton, Ihama, Elema, Degema, these people, Bazwaye, these people came from Ile-Ife. These are, but when you watch the program, they will tell you that they are the original Benin. But you don't know what these people means by saying original Benin. Do you continue to doubt yourself? Say, these people are the, what they are saying they are original Benin. They mean these people are telling you that they are Ile Binu. So our people have started researching more about their identity. If you check the names of the Obas of Benin, the name of the Oba of Benin, none of our names, none of those names are our name. They are all Ife name. And I can explain the meaning in the meaning of their names in Ife language. You see, okay, let me just start from one place now. I don't want to talk about history. In our land, the language that we're being used to rule, just like we're using English to rule over us, was this Eastern language. If you check the people who left the lands, we were not speaking Asian as a general language. The whole everybody was speaking Asian one language. No, we have different language. When you see Ile Ibinu, somebody who migrated from Ile Ife, is telling an Esama that Esama is his own slave. But sometimes I continue to wonder, say, what do you mean? How can somebody who came from Ile Ife, who met you in your own land, saying that you are slave, that is the owner of the land? Who sold this land for the Oba Benin? I don't know. There is a question I am advising people. Ask the Oba Benin, who sold this land for you, Oba Onyato? Please, we are begging the Oba Benin to come and tell us where is the agreement paper that Ogiso and Ogiso the Ogiames, they come present this paper. We want to see these people that Ogiame sold this land for Oba. So this brainwashing is becoming too much. The problem we are having is most of our people don't read. When just say, look, Oba said they are celebrating Oduduwa Day. He never said they are celebrating Izuduwa Day. He said we are celebrating Oduduwa Day. Oduduwa is what they call it in Yoruba. It's not our language. The other day, he said they are celebrating Oromiyo Day. Can anybody tell me from Asian land what is the meaning of Oromiyo? Is Oromiyo our language? Can anybody tell me from this Ile Ibinu means blood that Oromiyo is their language, is our language? They are good in changing names. Who are you deceiving? We all grew up, despite that our forefathers were scared because of the human sacrifice. You see, these families who came from Ile-Ife, they're not telling us that They are the owner of the land. Who sold this land for you people? So that is what we are saying to them, that they should come and tell us who sold the land for them. Just imagine. And we all are saying Fulani people are bad. Who is bad now among us? We accepting a jihad as our God. So if we are accepting Oba Abini as our God, what can we call Fulani? Just a second God is Oba. Then we should call Fulani first gods. Abi? Please, if I'm wrong, tell me. If we are not saying the Oba Abini who migrated from Ile-Ife, from through Sudan to Ile-Ife, it's our second God. So our first God should be Fulani. Abi, am I wrong? And some people are so scared to even speak. They are so afraid. So now what we want to say now is that let us explain a little more about our history. If you are here watching me today, Eranomigho knew very well more about our identity. He know where we come from. Eranomigho was just being coward. They lied to us. They lied to us and they lied to you. They said Christianity was introduced to Benin in what? 15th century. And you, the Ile Benin blood, say yes, Christianity was introduced to Benin 15th century. There was nothing like Christianity was introduced to Benin 15th century. These fake lies was being manipulated by Rejawa. There was nothing like Christianity being introduced to Benin. The Portuguese never in time established any Christianity in Benin or built a church. There was no altar of truth in it. There was no church being built by Portuguese. Where did they build a church? Come and show us. Do you call it Ole Arosa? In those days, is it Portuguese that were is holy? Is it a Portuguese language? If the Portuguese built church for them, these liars, bunch of Lucifers, the Portuguese, why if it was true that Portuguese built church in Ole Arosa, that one they call it Ole Arosa, I think the name of Portuguese could have been there. Nothing like that. The sign of there's some of the language in Portuguese that is mixed with our language. Like in our language, you say wait, the spoon is called kuye. Kuye is not our language, it's a Portuguese language. Do you know why we are using the word kuye? Kuye. The reason why we are using the kuye because they were selling, or the Oba Abini was selling our people for just spoon. Can sell like 10 people for one. You can sell like 10 people for one spoon. If the Oba Abini is a complete liar, say they were having a church in that Ole Arosa, who was doing the worshiping? Who was the priest? Who was the father? Liars. Which book were they reading? Were there any school that they were used to teaching them how to read but it's which language were they using to lecture? They were using a Libyan language to write. Liars. Or people were going to Portuguese to read the Portuguese book, they come back and be reading the book inside the church. There was no iota of truth in it. Actually, what really happened, if you are from Edo State, if you know, there's a place called Akokbava, Baba Road. There is a one church there. That in those days, that place was a hut. They built it and surrounded it with wood. There was a stone. There's one of the Yoruba man who died. The name is called Osa, which we now call gods. The real word is not Osa. We don't call Ose, no Ose. Ose, and Ogie is what we refer to as God. The word you see the Ishan people speak, this is one of our indigenous word for our land. So those people who are saying they are Bini, their ignorance of what they are saying, they don't know their history. You see the word Esan is very clear, or Sanfia. You don't need to bend the words. People running away. People jump and run away from being used for human sacrifice. That is the word. It's very clear. What do you call Bini? Can any Sama call me and tell me this is the meaning of Bini? We are talking about education here. Okay, Esan, Oye, please, I want to see more love and light for my Esan indigenous language. I love you so much. Proud of the Esan people. Proud of Igodomigodo. Please show love and light for yourself. We love you. You see, if you see this language, if you cross from Esan land to Esako, similar, very similar, almost the same thing. When you put your ear down, you see they're speaking Esako language, they're speaking Esan language. Do you know the problem I have? The Oba Abini single-handedly named the whole local government these names. Give those names to our local government. He called them Esan. How can you be calling that land Esan? But thank God it's our indigenous language. You never call them Agbazilo. You change the name to suit you. In those days, they want to share this colonial, this military era. The Oba Abini was very influential because of the civil war. He was recognized because he contributed to the destruction of Biafra. Now he was being recognized. Okay, we are talking about Osa Nuswan. You say I read it here. It's here. This is a book written by them. Oh. I'm not the one who wrote it. Look very well. I want to read it for you again. It said oral history. History has it that Osa and Oswan with a Ewure of Usen, a row of Urubi, a Nogie of Utesi, Oloton, Ihama, I don't know how I call this now. Oludani originally came with Prince Eranomigho from Ile-Ife to Benin in the 13th century. Somebody who came from Ile-Ife, 13th century, and is telling you that he's the owner, he met you in your land, he says he's the owner of your land. They now say they have two categories of human being in Benin. Now what they are saying, either you are a slave to the Oba of Benin or you are the enemy of the Oba. What will I choose? I am an enemy. I'm proud to be an enemy of the Oba. I'm so proud. My greatest happiness in my life is to be the enemy of Oba. Since I have become the enemy of Oba, I have never sick one day. Nothing bad have ever happened to me. Yesterday, I dreamed. I don't want to say something now. I dream. You know, I'm a spiritualist. I dreamed yesterday. There was a miracle yesterday in my dream, but there was kids. There was two things that happened. One was a miracle. The other one was, I don't want to interpret it now. You see, that is what happened yesterday. I will say it, not now. These are people who follow Oromia from Ile-Ife, Osa, Noswan. And when Oba Abini was doing Oduduade, Osa will take his hand, Osa will take his right hand, Oswan. Then after the death of Osa, let me finish reading this place. Let me read it downwards. See, why are we so mugu? Look what these people said here. He said, the two of them, Osa and Oswan, were said to be seizing people from the streets of Benin. I read. The two of them, Osa and Uswan, were said to be seizing people from the streets and eating them. Children were being restricted from playing. Children were being restricted from playing in the streets because of great concern in Benin. Okay, I repeat again, please. So sorry. Osa and Oswan, the two of them who follow Oromia from Ile-Ife, were said to be seizing people from the streets of Benin so that sorry. Osa and Oswan, two of them were said to be seizing people from the streets and eating them. Children were being restricted from playing in the streets of Benin, causing great concern in Benin that the elders held a meeting at the Iyase premises. See, you see what they were saying here now? See, can you understand what I'm saying? If you are here, please, if you understand what I'm saying, right? Yes. He said, if you are from Osa family, Osa, see, if I lie, let the God of my forefather destroy me and my generation. You know Osa shrine is in Igun. Oswan is in if you enter airport road by that near observer there, but that vegetable market, they have Oswan there. Look, I want to in my area. I will send you this book so that you read it. Osa. I don't know if I place it here. If you show, can I place? If you want me to place it on YouTube, let me place it there, and you read it. Anywhere you want to wire, let me download it. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want me, I put that for YouTube. I pronounce it yes or no. See, Osa and Oswan. See, we have Oswan family. We have Osa family. They were eating human beings. They were cannibal. And these are people. But I don't. They get in my area. And this thing have been going on for many years until the British came to stop them. It's their tradition. I want to read it again because many people will not say, I'm of face, blah, 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 blah. I want to read it again. Read it again and you see. History has it that Osa and Oswan with Ewure of Usen, Oloton, Ihama, Enogi of Utesi, Ogie, Ogutesi, Ogiefa, Azima of Okenuhe, Olubia, and Oludani originally came with Prince Oromia from Ile-Ife to Benin around 13th century. 700 and something years ago, then they come. That is number one. Then you go down, you go the other, that's paragraph. He said the two of them, Osa and Oswan, were said to be seizing people from the streets and eating them. Children were being restricted from playing in the streets of Benin. You see, they eat human being here, Yoma. Just, I don't know. Let me continue. So the Oba of Benin brought another fresh charges against me that I am trying to destroy his culture and tradition, that I am destroying the great Benin Kingdom culture. You see what, my brother, I'm a letter na my brother. Envelope, my God, I don't feel only one of you be this one. The man said, I'm trying to destroy his kingdom of human sacrifice. See what I've just read. They were eating human being. Do you know what happened in this place? Do you know what they did? Later on, the third Oba of Benin, because when they were eating people, kidnapping people from the street, eating people, this Benin you see today, it was a deserted area. There was no time people were living around this Benin. People ran away from the place. You say you have a kingdom. Which kingdom? The Benin were deserted. Go and read books. The Oba of Benin and their comrades, they were eating human beings. And do you see what they say that? I know many people are from Oswan family, the Oswan family. They say, we are owner. You are not Benin, you are not from it. You are a Yoruba man. Nobody is fighting you. Tell the people the truth that you see the fool and they say they are from Tajalo. Why are you denying where you come from? Or you see, I bank Benaje, I bank Benakere, where you are seeing Kere. Those mumu that are living in London, some of our brothers who are fools, they are still saying that you're insulting Yoruba. If you are insulting Yoruba and you are a Yoruba ancestor, you are a big fool. Because that is the problem we are having now. Some of them who knew very well that their ancestors are from Yoruba, and they will come out and be insulting Yoruba, you are a goat. How can you be insulting your father? Don't you think that makes sense? So we are not fighting. This is where you come from. Respect your roots. If you know your father is from Yoruba, go to Ile-Ife and pay homage for your ancestor. Even Wakiri, why you can't fear with the history have said it. So Osa is not God. Ose and Ogimamenaga, Ogimame, Oji is gods, not Osa. If you want to call names, go to Ishan land and go to Isako land. They see the name Igbinije, Ojefo, Ojamie, Oje. You see all those names they are answering that place. Do you see any name saying the Igbine Oba? These things, someone trying to find the answer. But I don't know when the Benin people are going to wake up. Are you going to remain slave forever? Everybody will answer their father name. Abi? If the Oba of Benin is the one who gave birth to Uromi, why are they not answering Igbinoba in Uromi? Have you ever seen somebody answering Oba Yanto, Oba Otiagbon, Oba Kamaye, Oba Zua, Oba Ifianwu, Igbinoba, Oba Igbinakanzwa? Have you ever seen anybody from Uromi who is answering that useless name, slave name? If you see anybody answering that nonsense name, please tell me. Why can't you have your own research? Check. Oyaba, what is your name? Ojifo, Edunoje. See these names they answer. You see this Oje, Ibinije. See this name they are answering. Why are they not Binoba? They might have been Ewure or been or Ewure or drug. Nobody has been all these things. I am bringing out some points. Ask yourself. The Yoruba people who left Ile-Ife, they see answering their name, Olu, Oluwa, Makinde, go to Shekiriland, go to Utesi, Ademola, after 700 and something years. I did not say answer their name. How come the people who claim to say they are from mixed bloods, how come people are not answering your name? I stand to God Almighty today. If you have a child, don't name your child with Oba. Oba is a satanic. How can an idiot be putting himself to name? Have you seen that type of thing before? That is automatically that man is claiming superiority over you, claim to be God. Okay, look at this name. I swear to God who made me my life. Have you ever seen those Yoruba people answering Ade Oni, Ade Alafin, Ade Olubada, Ade this? Nonsense. Because the slavery is too much. I don't know when our people is going to wake up. I beg you. Opportunity comes but once in a lifetime. Please, can you listen to the word of God? This is the word of God. God is using me to be teaching you in class. How on earth check the name of our ancestors who have ever answered that name before? Igbinoba, Bazuaye, Oba Hamaye, Inoba Hare, Oba Isiagbon, Aimu Abatile, Aigobatile. See those nonsense. I said today, by the power of our forefathers, I beg you, respect your kind and your identity. If you have a child, please don't give your child that name. That name is a curse. Nobody drag with God. Oba Obini cannot be God. When you are giving your child that rubbish name, you must say Chukwuemeka, Chukwudi, Olufemi. You see, people are attributing the name to God, not to Oba. By the time you are attributing your name to Oba, it's like Oba is your God. Oba Yagbon, what is the meaning of that? That rubbish. That's why Oba Yagbon have failed on his life. We continue to fail. He fail like grieve of it. Oba cannot use words. Sunu. Sunu Agbona. Oba Yagbon is an idiot. So cooking at it. Anybody who is bearing a number, like one of my friends living in Germany here, is bearing a number high. He have changed the name. Do you know what's the name now? Enogihai. People are answering Igbinoba. They're not changing in their name to Igbinije. People who are answering Oba Yagbon, they changed that rubbish name. They changed their name to Ogi. Onyagbon, Ogi is God. Change those names. Igbinoba, no. Igbinidu. Because Idu is our ancestors. Not this man just change those names to him, attributed God, the power of God to himself. A man who will die, buried all his wife, 200, 300 women along with him. That is God. Can God die? At the end of the day, where did they bury their put? Orunbadu. You all know it. So for your information, I'm calling on you. One day you may not see me talking on live video again to be shocked. I'll just say, oh, because these people are very dull. Let me allow them to become full forever. I have done so many research, and most of our minority supporters advising me, helping me, but people are there trying to discourage me. What we teach? I'm here today. Oh, I say tomorrow, my people, they want to remain slave. What can I do? Let me allow them to be full. But what can I do? I am doing my best to say, oh, let us do something. Okay, look at all those rubbish names. The people of Ishan, people don't answer that name. Or people don't answer the name. It's Isako. Many of those people, they are not answering that nonsense name. And the Oba Abini say that is the one who creates you. Hello? Hello? Domosa.
I beg, sorry for distracting you. I don't say you still give lecture, but this one I lecture at the corner.
Yes.
Some people do not value this way they do. As in this way they do now, they need to be if now some kind people, they need to be pay you big money because you are educating people, you are schooling people for them to know their self. You understand? So
yes.
I give you thanks for this thing way they do continuously, even if people not need to support you the way they're supposed to support you. Okay, so you will live long. A big thing they do. At the end of the day, our children when they go born later, you will see they go write book about you. All those spots where they go, you will see they go put on for that book where they go write about you. That prophecy I already give, so don't be lie.
You know,
another thing I want. Yeah,
yes.
talk.
You know, when that place where they teach us now, I go do more research on about they say church. Now during the time of Portuguese, the woman can't convert to Christianity. As they can't convert the Christianity, because this, that. Now the husband concerned, the woman can go fight war. Which war he go fight? Who did the woman fought with? Who did she fought war with? He said they can't organize church. They can't tell the woman become Christian before they will feel support her. They were just brainwashing us. At the end of the day, there was nothing like church. The first church in Benin is St. Matthew, Church of England, Anglican Church. Then St. Matthew na CMS. Now Anglican Church is called Church of England. You understand? The first primary school in Benin is St. Matthew. So the first route in Benin is that Benin Abraka road, that Otatan road. So those full lie, and they will go to they say that place na church. If that place were a church, how come the British people burned that place and remove the stone that they were using human being to make sacrifice?
Supposed to do one thing for that place, so we will see the city tomorrow. Not be a Papa Valley place, they are not that place.
Yes.
Which church?
And who be the pastors in that time when the church there? Who were pastoring them?
Who be the first pastor?
No, the Africans were the first. Now be the pastor. SCG mama na be Mama Gio. Na Ozolo na be that Gio. Yeah, liars. Full of bunch of liars.
Slave history.
See, actually, let us be frank and sincere. I want to make it to understand. If you look into this history, you see when the family of Olawore of Useke called the other day, it's not Olawore, it's Oluwaye. Oluwaye. It's a Yoruba word. We don't know how to call it. It's Lawore. And it's the elder brother to Eranomigho.
If people speak their language, now pure Yoruba be that.
Now the original Yoruba, then they speak original one. The same Yoruba where these people they speak, where they call them Ishekiri.
Ancient Yoruba, you know, say all those Yoruba where they speak for Lagos, those are light Yoruba. The Yoruba way Usain people they speak now confirm Yoruba. When I did secondary school, after I come back from Lagos, back to Benin. You get one girl from my school. I saw she speak this thing. She didn't make call that time when GSN only come up for phone booth.
Yes.
She like they call her father or something, but you get the way they speak that. Now once I turn back, I said, after she call, what do you speak just now? She called me laugh. I said, this is the way you talk. You hear Yoruba? He said no. You know, I don't know say Yoruba now they speak. I said, this is the way you talk just now. I understand what you talk. Now Yoruba be this. He said, I said, but then you send this one, that one, that one, that one. I said, my man now go there and say, I just take it to a normal level. Now she talk about this, I can't recall.
You know the meaning of Usen? Usen mean Usien. According to the history, when they came, see UTC, Egbeta, all those places where they did, now then come together. They be followers who they don't be one person, you understand? When they come, people come together with Oromio. So when they come, Oromio come move ahead again. Now he can't go that place. After Oromio can't go that place, for that place where they call Use. And that Use, now then they change all those lines. Now the full meaning of Uselu is called Iselu. In the Yoruba words, you ask this Binipo, say what is the meaning of Uselu for our language? Ask them. Changing of lies is becoming to a bad thing. Maybe they change all these things again. It vex me. The real word is not Iselu, it's called it is not Uselu, it's called Iselu. Iselu. The making, that is the place where they for the make king. Now the Oromio name that place. Oromio make that place so Iselu. And apart from that one, Oromia come enter that place for that Use there. Then he go back again to him brother. Now him brother come ask and say, how many days do we come out now? And he say, come ask some of those slaves, our people. And they come interpret for us, say, Usiene, Nevusen, you know, say Nevusen. Nevusen, that is about 4 days ago. So now they come call him Usen. I do understand so. Now Romi and I make that pronouncement. Now if you check all those names that they be for example, now Yoruba language all now they be. Don't be our language.
This Odua. Now our Aboriginal word or na Bini word. Because I
Odudu will not be our language. Odua not be.
So how come I mean na fake history that is equal for this one?
Na I write this fake history.
I add that for this list of Ogiso people so.
Ogiso, I have the history of Ogiso. Ogiso not gave birth. See, may I tell you something there? Ogiso Owodo.
Yes.
Ogiso Owodo. See, Ogiso Owodo. Our language and Yoruba language not be the same. No resemble. None of our people. See, if you see these people and you know say they are all bunch of liars. If you check our history and our language, none of our language look like Yoruba, except where they come to stay our land for many years, because they mix together. You see, Ogiso Owodo. He have wife. One of the wife is called Esavo. When you see for language say Esavo, we call woman Esavo. Now you see woman with the find trouble. Actually, would only Esavo. We say somebody maybe say body the hot, pepper body. Troublesome person. Maybe Esavo. The real history of Ogiso Owodo now I want to tell you. This is the original version. Not be all this lie where they lie for that. Ogiso Owodo was having wives. The name of the first wife is called Oaha. The village of Oaha is Elema. Abiyama, what do you call that? Savior. Do you know Abiyama? That is where it comes from. That place is a village of the wife of the. Me, you know, say this is Sham people. Now our language never that one, so not be up. This Benin mystery of Yoruba language. See, Oh, the truth history now I just clear you. So Ogiso Owodo have a wife called Oaha. That's the first wife. That one give birth to 3 sons. The name of the first son of that one is called Asak Modudu. Eh? Asak Modudu. You know, see these ancient names. That one, now 2 names that one get to. They call him Asak Modudu. They call him Uzia. Then that is the first son of Ogiso Owodo. That is the first wife. Then that very first wife give another son. They call the son Ozogbo. You see Urumi, the name wey they call Urumi before, it's not called Urumi, it's called Ozogbo. That is the name. So that is the second son of the first wife of Ogiso. The third wife is called Oagi. That be the third son. That was one wife, now born 3 sons for Ogiso. Then the second wife have 1 son. That is the second son. The name of the son is called Ika Ladiran no Yogiso. You listen to this history now. Listen, just wait. Oh, Queen, what do you call that woman? Esago. Na it born am. You just be like, say, they born this one like 3 months, this senior this one. This different mother. So Esago have brother who is a chief in Ogiso Palace. Have influence. So Esago wants make his son to become Ogiso. And the first wife born 3 sons. I think you see where the problem from come. Then when you are going to anywhere, you must carry sign of your identity to know where you come from. Okay, that is why you will see all the Oba, all those their palace, all those juju, everything where they brought from Ife. Even though they are denying they are not from there, all those signs are with them. Let them be fooling themselves. So what happened during this time? There was a rivalry between Esago and the first wife of Ogiso, Oaha. You know, when wives dey house now, quarrel, you know, you grow up from Benin also now. So because of during this time, the richest man in Igodomigodo city that time was called hey, what is the name of this man? Ovio. Is it the richest man in Igodomigodo is called Ovio. Very rich. What is the richness? The richness is not human sacrifice like this stupid about their family brought from it. The richness was having animals, his wealth, having just like sheep, gold, all these things, cow. This is the wealth was rich in all those things.
Wives, all those kind of things.
Wealth and helpers, servants was very wealthy. So Ogiso Palace is situated. Do you know where? Ogiso Palace is situated in Ogiame Palace. Is it this 419 people? You know that Ogiame Palace you have in Sapoma roads. Is that road is not called that road is called Utantan Road. You know it's called Utantan. Straight.
I know Utantan.
That is where it's called straight road. Utantan. Now the Oba have been using influence to change names, arrange Yoruba name, give everybody. So what? Yes. What happened that time was Esago, Queen Esago and Queen Oaha, they were rivalry. So based on the chief, the one of the Ogiso chief was a brother to Queen Esago. So the Esago now plan how to frame the first wife up. They now said the first wife of Ogiso slept with the richest man in the land, Oyo. They say he sleep with her. Because of this, the city was in a hurry. Say, how can this type of thing happen? How can the richest man in our land sleep with the wife of the king? This is an abomination. They now say, oh, we are going to fix a time for the trial, for them to judge. They didn't kill anybody, or they didn't use anybody for human sacrifice.
That's why we were living in peace.
You see, this nothing like human sacrifice. What really happened was very simple. Then Queen Oahai and the children, they hold a meeting together. They said their mother told them that he have not slept with Obio, and he will never do that type of thing. He denied flat. Do you know what they did? The three brothers, Ozia, Ozogbo, and Wagi, and their mother, Queen Oaha, they joined together with most of the servants, helpers, and they went to go and collect Oziziran, that is like a Zuzu. There's this symbol is anytime Ogiso hold this thing to the sky, there will be like something like a clip of the moon, just like this, something will change. That is the symbol of the authority. That is symbol, power of authority, staff of the throne. That was it.
Staff of office.
Then, before the Igodomigodo, we are not Bini people. Bini is a Yoruba word. Before the Igodomigodo people know what is happening, they have left. They left through Iboba River. See that Iboba River, if you follow it, that Iboba River won't link out in Uromi and all those Biaja sides. That river is going towards that side. That river interconnects. So that is how they left. They left the land.
They were living batch by batch. Another thing.
No, just hold on. The wife of first wife of Ogiso and his children left with his staff of the throne, staff of office. After they left, without that staff of office, you cannot be Ogiso. So the power was no longer there for people to listen to the king without the staff of office. Just like House of Assembly, where they have base. Yes. So there was a problem in the land. During this time, when Ogiso was there, and Ogiso Owodo committed abomination. We don't kill people. We forbid it in our land. Do you know what happened?
To banish people.
To kill somebody is forbidden. Ogiso delivered a judgment. A woman who committed abomination. Ogiso ordered that woman to be killed, and the woman was pregnant, which is an abomination in our land. We forbid something, though. All those Oba, they don't forbid anything. Okoro say the Oba does not forbid anything. Do you know what happened to Ogiso Owodo? He said Ogiso Owodo have committed an abomination. The councils of elders decided and banished Ogiso Owodo from Igodomigodo, not Benin, we don't have Benin, from Igodomigodo. They did banish Ogiso Owodo to Ile-Ife. Ogiso Owodo was banished to his wife community village in Ariama in Usosevio. Imi was banished there. Ogiso Owodo fell sick and later died there. During this time, Ikaladira was the second son of Ogiso. Then Esaro was banished for causing confusion in the land. Esaro was banished to Uoton. You know Uoton? We know Uoton now for Okawa Road for near Giligili.
Yes.
Esaro was banished there. So Ikaladiran is the son of Esaro. Esaro was Kaladiran later before he followed his mother to that place. During this time, one of the Ogiso family, his name is called Evian. Our name is not a Yoruba name. His name is Evian Orebe. I'm just telling the real history of our land now. Documented. One of the family just we are, because the mother of Ikaladera have caused confusion in the lands. There was a confusion in the land.
He sleep with that richest man.
He didn't sleep with the richest man, and he lied that the first wife did that one. So the woman's they didn't kill the woman. No, we don't kill people. They banish her. We don't have a relationship with Ileife. They banished her from being just like how many kilometers? About 15 kilometers, I mean 20 kilometers to that place. She was banished that place in Uwoton. Those who are lying, they say they have a cock that was looking road. These are all fake liars. I'm just telling you the history now. A Kaladena was not banished. Her mother was banished. So a Kaladena left and stayed with her mother. Look at what happened. A Kaladena was with her mother. Then the land was just everybody was doing his own because there was a confusion in the throne. You understand? So one of the Ogiso family, the name is called Ogiso Evian. We don't have Oba. Oba is even they are fully they say they are just a bunch of fools. Oba is a Yoruba word. Never in the history about Oba is our language. So the Evian did not become Ogiso immediately. Evian was a goldsmith. You know goldsmith. You know goldsmith now. All these people who make stone with iron, all those things. That was the work of Evian. Evian was a very powerful person. So there was what we call Osuga, just like a monster, just like leopard or something like that. We come out on market day. Sometimes people are going to market, we catch somebody, eat person. So Evian lay an ambush and wait that monster. Because Evian have all those, that is a what is goldsmith, all those iron, all those weight making of all those iron, all those something metal. So he put a stone on a fire. When the animal was coming, he put the stone on the mouth of the animal. The animal shouted and never returned back. In that market, the name of that market is Ogiso, not Agbado market. All the market we have is called Ogiso market. These people, they say they colonize, conquer us. That's what they are saying, they conquer us. They are very stupid people who are killed to the idea. That is Ogiso market. Do you know why they call it Agbado? During that time, the history said it like it's Aragbado, Arigbare, Aragbajo, Arigbare. You see, Aragbado. See, when we do this market together, we will not come together because the minister was coming out sometimes to catch people to eat person, just like a lion come out, cut chop. So we are living in those days, the ancient people we are. So that is why they not changed that name. It was during the time of Ogiso Evian that they changed that name to Agbado. The Oba Bini can still change the name to Oba Market tomorrow. It's fan of an idiot, it's fan of lying to these stupid believers. So that is why the name Agbado come to. It was during the time of Evian. So after Evian killed this animal, so people were celebrating, people were happy. They just crowned Evian as the Ogiso because it's one from the family of the Ogiso, just like cousin. Or if they crown you as a president, not be presidential palace, you go stay.
Of course not.
Moku that that's Oba been where he stay, where they crown for Oba. Me like he heads. Do you know when they crown Evian, where they keep Evian, the palace where Ogiso would do the stay, that was the palace. Now there na stay. Why you not go build for Kenwado, say 11 or those nonsense names? Evian was there. Do you know how many sons Evian have? Evian have 3 sons. The name of the first son of Evian is called Olia. The name of the second son of Evian is called not Ogiamie. There is a name they call him. There's another name they call him. I will check it. It's not Ogiamie. They have a name. There is another name. The third son is called Ode, which is I mistake. The name of the first son of Evian is called Usama. Uzama. The name of the second son is called the name just escaped me. Oh. Then the third son is called the Irebo. Thank you, Irebo. If you see his job, for you to really know we have one people, his job people answer Irebo. Delta Igbo they answer Irebo. You see, Orisha people they answer Irabo. This name they answer Irebo. All of them they answer those names because we know say we have familiar with each other. So now what I'm saying is that the other one is called Ude. Before the death of what do you call it, Ogiso Evia, he looked at those three children. The strongest, he made that one as the Ogiso. That is Erebo. The name is not called Ogiamie. How this Oromia came about to these useless liars of Oba of Benin. Oromia was a great prince from Ife. So the first son is Ozama, and the other one is called Ode. During this, after the death of Evian grave is buried. Do you know where? See, we have history. They just Opa Benin block all our history. Just lie to Evian grave. Awevian. If you go to first, before you come out for Sapele Roads, for first, you see one place where they call Tommy Guest House for near that place. That corner there, you will see one shrine. Awevian. That is the Ogiso Evian. You see, from that place to Ogiame Palace, you see it's very close. As you said, that's all those areas where Ogiso Palace in those days, you understand? So territory. That is where Evian were being buried. So now, what happened? After the death of Evian, his son, Ogiso Erebo, they are not even calling that one Ogiso, and they are even insulting Ogiame. They are calling Ogiame name. We are asking them, is Ogiame a Yoruba man? Is he a Fulani man? Is he not an Igodomigodo man? That is the question we're asking them, this foolish Bonti Mungus. The Ogiame become the Ogiso. If you watch them, they are the one who write all those nonsense on Google. They write Ogiame administrator. Do we have administrator in those days? What is the King administrator? Administrator. They didn't say administrator for inside.
Yeah, let me come in.
Let me just finish that place. Let me finish that place.
Okay.
It was during the time of Ogiso Erebo that Oromia brought war to Igodomigodo. Not only Igodomigodo, Idu-land, not the Igodomigodo is just city. The Idu-land,
which he did not win.
The whole land, the Idu-land, Oromia brought war, came through Ovia River. And the people who came with Oromia, they are not, the Shekri people are not denying it. They say, yes, they came from Oromia. It's only the Oba Bini is like the one fooling himself. They came and there was a war. Then the people were running because we have never seen that type of war. It's just like America fighting us. It's sophisticated because those people related from the Arab side, these Romanian families. The war was becoming so much. Then Ogiame or Rebo started crying. Ogimamena ga Amioba we go to Migodo. Say what we have in our land is Ogie. He's a king. We don't have Oba. That is how they nickname him Ogiame. There was a serious fight. Oromia never defeated him. This is just betrayers, just like the way what people are doing today. They are being taken to court.
Oromia defeated him, please. Why are they referring him to Oromia? Why aren't they referring him as Oba Oromia?
Okay. They call him Prince Oromia. They didn't call him Oba. It's Oba. Benin call him is Oba.
They're supposed to call him Oba if he really win that fight, and they're supposed to show us his palace.
There's a question now. He's saying now Ogiso Bona, when you come back from the Ogi, why you not go stay for the Ogiso Palace? If you be president for Nigeria, where you go stay, not be Abuja, not be presidency, you go stay. You go stay for Boko Haram camp, you say that you be president. That's what they did do. So what me I'm facing today, my brother, I have to tell you the truth. I was with my lawyer today. I spent not less than 3 hours with my lawyer. When I see the fresh people with a file come from me from courts, from Oba, me take 3 lawyers. I want cry today. Everyone just cry. Now this type of thing I happen to be near that time. Where they betray him. Yeah, Mazeyo. They just leave and make the thing just happen. The Oba just can't spread wings on how to take over. Just look, these things what I'm saying now. How come Oba Bini changed the name of Igodomigodo city to Bini? Change the name. He changed the name of Idu, Emidu, Igbinidu. He changed the name of Idu to Edo. And he named maybe Ado, Oba Ado of Bini. Go Google am. Ado na he born there. Oromi and first son will be Eweka. The real name na Ado. He changed the name. They changed all the name to Yoruba name. The whole school where they Bini, all of them are Yoruba name. Oba Ewure, Oba Akenzwa, Oba. All of, you know, they call Aken Buddha. Buddha. You know that Aken Buddha. Aken Buddha mean Uda. Then they call them for their Yoruba, Yoruba language. Uda, that be that Ada. Aken Buddha is that Aken have taken the throne. The all this called the what do you call the sign, that is the authority. Aken Buddha. That is, I have those books. I will come and read it for you. These things you see are all Yoruba words. None of them. When you ask Imaswe said they were speaking in tongues. That's why they were calling it. How can you be speaking in tongues calling this name? All those Yoruba Oni, they don't have meaning. Of Oni of Ife, Oba Jaja, but is it not a Yoruba word? Was Oromiyan speaking our language? There is a question we may ask these idiots. People are fooling themselves. Oromiyan as a language man. Why people are so fools? Because they were killing us like animals.
You have made a huge point. And if you are not informed, you will be deformed. I'm sorry for people who are not listening. Sorry for people who don't want wise up. But the only thing I still have to say here is that this our Ogiame needs to do a lot of work, even if the matter still be court. At least I believe that this one we have now the learning. Now people they put something for Wikipedia, for this Google Wikipedia.
May I tell you something about this Ogiame now? Eh?
Yes.
If one person they fight, only one person. Huh?
And I don't hear you.
If one person is they fight 1,000 people, you know say they hard.
Yes.
I want to give you an example now. Ogiame, you know how many millions of nairas Ogiame does spend for this case? Who waiting they spend the money for? Ogiame they spend this money to reclaim our identity so that make we know say this is our land. This is not an extension of Oduduwa.
May I talk one thing? Ogiame not fit the fight to reclaim our identity without him presenting himself to the public. He's making a mistake. We need to tell ourselves the truth. You need to get something like Instagram accounts. You need to get something like Facebook accounts. You need to spend money.
When you are in court, excuse me. Oba Benin is spending the money, millions. Do you know how much is going to Oba Benin accounts? We have 7 local government in Edo South. The money where each local government they collect 300 million, for example. According to the Nigeria Constitution, 1999 Constitution, 5 to 10% of that monthly allocation they go to traditional rulers. Oba Benin, that man God will punish him forever. He gathered these 7 local government together. You know what they call the name? He say Benin Traditional Council. Because if you go to Ishan land, you see East and Northeast, you will see Enogi of Urumi did here, Enogi of Ezia did there. If the money come, that 10%, if not 10 million, Enogi of Urumi will take this, they will share those money. So people will call me, they say they don't get money to discharge their wife. You see, give them Enogi do this one. You know, I do understand all those things. I did one for Ishan land. You understand what I'm saying to say now? They share you. If you see Enogi of Urumi now, you will drive big jeep. You see Otaro of Aunchi, they live. All of them for that side they share and wear, but only the Oba Benin, just only him one. Now they carry all chopper. Which money is make Ogiame to take lawyer? Do you know how much to take his son? Like 5 million, 10 million. Oba Benin, Now our money we belong to Ogiame, and they fight Ogiame. Where Ogiame for the work? Me they ask. That is the problem. Just like me now. Lawyer tell me today, me I go bring 700 euro come. I fair give 1,004, and the money never finish. Okay, where you go say, oh, I know they spend money put. How about that? Just imagine, where do you expect me to see that type of money? Of which, when the Oba Benin have 3 lawyers, he have a son. To even have a son in Nigeria as a lawyer, 10 million. My brother, I have 10 million? Do you know how many lawyers Oba Benin have in Germany here? 2. One live in Berlin, one live in Bochum. That one that live in Berlin, calculate how much flights it will take come from Berlin to Düsseldorf. Just flights. If the flight is too cheap, maybe 500 euro, because now big man, big lawyer, you understand? 500 euro. Do you know how much your will pay for that lawyer? If it's too small, that one will collect like 10,000 euro. But one of the lawyer, the other one, I don't want to make sure they are need the other one. You know how much? One lawyer will come follow the carry picture of the make yanga. You just na small money with that one. So when you are talking about Ogiame, where do you expect Ogiame to see the money from?
Yes, why?
Do you know how many millions?
It surprised me, see, even Urobo people say they don't know Ogiame. I know this one you tell you so, I know what I talk about. Urobo, the man, as in, he needs to come out. You get what you say, person come out. Make news, they come out. He needs to, even if not to the right letter, they give, because from history, the way history is described now, he get relationship with Igbo people, he get relationship with Urobo people, he get relationship with Usoko people, he get relationship with so many people. But now over the front now, he need to still be
let me tell you something. If you say, excuse me, if you say Urobo people don't know Ogiame, may I tell you something?
They don't know.
May I give you one thing? May I give you something? May I give you points? If you want to know whether Urobo people know Ogiame or they don't know, the name, not Ogiame be the name. The name now Ogiso. Now during the time, you know, if you call any Urobo, make he ask Papa say whether he know Ogiso. He will tell you say yes. Now they are king in those days. That is what you are saying. Say they don't know.
Where you not from come? Even one big chief when you know himself. I not believe say give Benin. He did Instagram. Maybe later I just send you in the Instagram. He give Benin one Benin comedian make pray cola for him. He not chief. He say not Benin.
Don't blame those people. Let me tell you something. Ignorance. They see. You know why? If you look the history of all those Urobo, now they are now from children to son, from a father to children. They tell them when you measure Benin person with a peace for body. You know the way Fulani be for nuts. When you measure Fulani dey the next village, people will begin it. So short, people will just die. Their heart attack will kill them. If you live in place like Plateau State, you see Fulani dey the next village. Before your leg waka, because you know say they cut people head through. You see, when you measure Benin, person will just pop. It will just. If a woman will pregnant, it will just born the pikin. Do you know the name they call Benin? Ihuaka. That is the people of Aka. Do you know what is Aka? Aka is dangerous devil. It's not one of the Oba Aka by Egbeka. He was a dangerous devil. At the end of the day, he had no child. He was childless. Isu. And the father of Aka is called Oba Ohen. That one was stoned to death because of his evil. See, these people, evil is part of their culture. What we say, they don't know. Because Oba of Rodiawa was educated, he said Owara was having a library containing some of our history, burn it down. Ethiopia was set on fire. There was some places where we were having history book. It was burning them. Akemba did not did it. Because he was a friend of the Fulanis. That's why they patronize him so much. You remember when Onuka was a governor of Edo State? He called Babacha to remove Onuka. Onuka was removed. He said he owns the land, it's his own property. That the people who live in the land, they are slaves. Just imagine. Just imagine this thing.
Good. Oh yeah, I want to talk one thing.
Yes.
Anybody will say all this history will they talk now fake. Ask yourself one question. Papa will born you. Your father will born you for us. He go fit call you say, my pikin, you be my slave. Papa will use the penny say born you. He go fit call you say, my pikin, it's either you be my slave or you be my enemy. Make everybody ask themselves this particular question. All those Ile Ibinu Miss Blood with the listing, your papa for us, we born you. He go fit call you say, my pikin, come. What till you be to me, you be my slave. Or if you not be my slave, you be my enemy. I then make una ask yourself this question.
They kill us. But if you see our history is very these people here really man. That is sometimes if I wake up or sleep out, I did reason all those things sometimes. So see the kind lie where they can't lie to us. Say if Oba Benin look a cause person, the generation will die. My brother, could you believe say since I not be only the Oba me the insult, I did insult all those in generation. Me we were since I didn't insult the generation, why the generation not come fight me? Any cow no also any cow any bastard.
Need to ask yourself again. Why be say only that palace now they come and swear they give people? How many times they don't bring all those juju come and say, okay, today they want to pray for everybody, everybody turn billionaire for this land. They knock all those things with the knock. Say, okay, may everybody turn billionaire, everybody start to pray, everybody start to drive on.
Everybody is turn billionaire.
Why is it now they cost?
That one is not a prayer now. When you don't get away for the work, you will turn billionaire. Is that a comedy or what is meaning?
No, make we talk like that now. Even NNPC said the new man of your work inside there. Ah, God.
See, Ovien, they will ask if you want to work, which family for come? Which greeting they greet? Never say you greet. Immediately you order the greeting, they're not going to give you work. Once you say your Ghanaian family or all those family like our family, they don't agree to work. Ask me how many person from my family be NPC or who do ever work for NPC before? If you go NPC, if you see any Binima who they work for NPC, 80% of them they are from Oba family. 80%.
The remaining one are Yoruba.
And then they talk to people who come from those Benin side, not them they talk. But if you want to see people they work for NPC, they see Isha people. You know why Isha people they be liberal. Anybody grow for Isha land, they will get a chance. But for Benin, now Oba Palace, now they for the talk one. They say me go bring letter come from Oba Palace. Just imagine.
Who you know?
See, now you get Benin. Some fools, not the military, now run like that. So my brother, what we are saying now is that enough is enough.
I watch your video one day. You get one guy who you ask question. He say you ask and say what he don't benefit from the palace. He say grandmama type of fat. Is it not type of fat? They all use black cloth. They take some people black cloth.
Sleep. They say they sleep.
If they wake up in the morning, when they use peace, they wash their face. Peace. Their first peace, when they use until wash their face for 1 week. When they start
you see, they will happy say of your Obama here. But see, the only thing I want to say today, even though anything, it is been on record that most of those Benin people, even though there's some of them that they see whether of here and I don't know. But they have known today that those juju are all fucking crazy juju is fake.
Fake.
Do you know what happened? One day I will come and talk my history. Do you know that up till now, since I've been in this Germany, since I started fighting this fight since 2018, I have never Nobody have ever sent food for me from Nigeria. Huh?
Yeah,
Even my own father try it. I reject that offer. Eh? Sometimes if I go back Ogbolo, the Ogbolo not the draw. You know the draw go be like it go be like banga soup.
I understand.
I have no choice.
I
will
hope you
eat
know
am.
the best something from that woman place where this person where Murphy go that day.
Ìjà àtàmúẹ̀wò yìí mẹ́wàá lẹ́nu tó. Mẹ́ ilé wa ní gbéra no the passport of that woman to close I wan go buy food for there.
That woman na your fool. You know who knows the video run.
You know say you know they talk that day they say deputy over dey ask my father say they will not go boy who dey see you see this your stomach wey you get so not allowed anything like diabolic poison to enter inside. No. Because he says seeking first the kingdom of God and other thing. Seeking first the kingdom of God. When I pray today, sometimes I dey in point of no return. I take prayer, I take my water, I take pray. I say, me, I'll come make testimony by next week. I'll come make testimony. Testimony, not be money testimony. I want to come and make testimony. Say, see what happened to me. But I say supposed to talk out today, but no. I want to say it so that people should not be scared. Sometimes, one thing I want to let you know today, we say, these people don't get anything about your life. When you fear them, they will come over you. Just imagine.
Yes.
When one city time like that, my baby dey sleep. I see my baby shout for sleep. I go say, I can't laugh. I go see this idiot over I say, maybe all those you wey dey carry the waka. Now I go there, now I carry that water. I put am for my hands. I just until rub my baby head. My woman wake up one day, say they sleep, they drink bad, they drink. So we both they drink. Tell me say she dream oh. Not be no my parlor like this now. You see, they say my parlor dirty. You see the parlor dirty again. Not be new house with this so. And my woman go borrow money to do all these things. Not be my money oh. If I dey work, I was journal dey pay. Okay, now what did I do? I put water for my hand to rub my woman head. If I call my woman, I can't ask her whether they drink that rubbish again. These people they want make I come out, come they say, Oba, see, once they poison you, my brother, you are finished. If they poison you, my brother, you dey shit for body. Who are you? Even though you die, you will dry. You chemical. These people, they are very dangerous people. See, if I sleep now, I wake up. If there is any error for my life, I carry that water. I spray it for my own. Which wish they come? Tell me which wish. I say those things. Yeah, they get one of all those boys where they help me, they call the 250. Say people go say, that boy, that water, where the boy from? Now this one say, don't be a shot. These people don't even know where for the fetch water. They never, me know you know if you understand my own. Do you know how many people don't try to give me food? See my brother, I get some bowl, I won't give you at last. No worry. Do you know what thing happened? My brother, God is great. Don't use shape to poison. Once the school where my baby they go, one woman, I don't want to mention the woman in Nigeria. Because Oyibo, you know, if you carry food, give person, Oyibo know they accept that thing. You know, Oyibo know they accept that their law. Oh, I just go carry my baby for school. Very big school. So I carry my baby now. This woman, my baby just enter. You know, you carry all those things they give baby. He say, make I give my when me already know say you be Nigeria. Or maybe for that side, especially from that area when you're over. That's it. He say, yes, may I give my the food. Now at last, say, my baby, when you carry that last, make you give me, say, I will give her. I say, make I give her. Say, now, you say, we be one. Now at last, say, madam, this baby, now from this time, now they teach them how to zwan I will give am, but I wan first teach am first, make e know. Do you know say when I reach front, I throway the food for inside where dem dey throway dirty. Eh? How the woman take know say I throway the food? How the woman take know say me I throway the food? Till today, the woman, I no dey even dey greet. The woman no dey greet me. Talk less I wan even greet am. So if you give me food make I eat, I no eat. That one reach to break quarrel. My brother, me dey ask.
Not at all.
You tell me say my brother, the money wey you take give the food, oh, pay me back. Oh, abi dey hear with me? I say okay, take 50 cents, abi 20 cents. How you allow? You know say if you allow your child to chop that food, you know say your child fit start dey sick. You know say children dey die for abroad.
That one na appearance now. Only the things. Only I tell no say you throway the thing. That one na appearance now.
Yeah, say this woman, even my own father wey born me, no fit give me food me eat. I don't know of you. I dey chop person food o. You. You right? Look my stomach, may I open am? My brother, I no get single say na here o, or here o, e no dey. You don hear say I carry my baby go hospital say dey sick. Somebody wey don come my house here, may ask am say whether my baby dey sick or na my woman dey sick. But they run their mouth for social media. Hey, this one, he marry Poland. Hey, my brother. Some people say na Arab now I marry. My brother. Arab not be human being.
They not be Arab. They not be Middle East.
Brother, Arab not be person. Na fake. You wey dey call person fake Oyibo. You better pass. Which one be my brother? That's that though. Wherever somebody wey dey talk say na fake Oyibo na Arab. My woman is not an Arab. I have 2 children in this country.
Anything you want maybe. I go great.
Okay, you come and say my woman Arab. My brother, if for example now say I travel go Arab country now, I never get a woman, I go marry from Arab country. Not be my woman.
Now what you like?
So somebody will come and call they use money to spoil me. But the only thing where they will fit talk against me, and I repeat, the only thing where I don't send for people, I send paper from courts, give some people. Get some people, many people where they send for me, maybe me and you be friends. With the talk, I will send paper for me. The paper where the month it go lie against me from 1999 to 2001. And I will see post am for my wall. Say the month go lie against me. Say he say I want kill a pikin, I want kill this, I want kill this, I want do this. So the paper he did there. So my lawyer come tell me say make I bring money. I never give lawyer money. So anybody say, oh, only that one, everything fit carry come and say, this boy he get problem. He go the month he lie against. But which other thing you want talk? The nuhiata, women nuhiata. Make anybody may be my secret come. My brother, which secret I get? Igbo one wow. I be a don't fresh at the shop person like the other people where they chop human being. You know, my brother, you don't say I chop person money. Where on the marry or one you go marry you are. My brother, I go do see my go. Even my go. If I dey withdraw me, if I don't get out, say I bros since so time that give me time. Abi? That's what I'm doing. Oh. I will come out.
So Ama, you may continue your
God bless you. So thank you very much, my brothers and my sisters. So we will come out and teach history. So please, the Oba of Benin is your enemy. I am not your enemy. I am your enemy. There was never a time and there will never a time I'll be your enemy. The only thing I did, I say, oh, my people, what can we do? Can we continue to be slave to these animals? Look at The paper they pack from court for only me one. I said, well, I don't. When I open my mouth, my teeth go no. When my mouth close, I cry from my heart. Yahoo! Hey man, he's supporting me. Keri ni ade, a lockdown dore. Yeah, in 2 weeks time, we get court case. Lawyer say pay money. How I want do? I look this side. I say, and I'm not used to that. Oh, for me to come send you invoice, bros, I beg, give me money to go court. I feel sometimes I feel so I don't know. I ask myself, see, what is happening to my people? Am I fighting you? Are you the Oba of Benin? Why? What have I done? I am fighting for this evil Oba of Benin to be abolished. Are you not going to be happy? Where go? A Germany get Oba for Germany. They see Oba where they use people to they do human sacrifice for you. So a moment you are talking or at all paying. I have no other thing before I close. Please, my people, I am facing a very, very hard time. If what people know they talk all these things come out, if the more day and I will go do video tomorrow, say yes, Oba, you see. So I'm not going to be saying all those things in a way, but I will use code to talk on Obo a big man here, Obo, I laugh, but you know the laugh why I laugh. The man hands, they hurt me for body with this court case. And this is the only last time with these idiots will ever carry me go court. Because the lawyer will take, they come fight me, they be 3. How only me one? Some people will come here, my brother, God will help you. Me go sit down, I know carry lawyer go court. I will dey follow where I think win anywhere. Only me one, I know carry lawyer go court. Then this idiot Oba will carry 3 lawyer. Then only me one will dey use math still work will not be my work. They will say I will win. And in Nigeria, my brother, that one a joke. This half bread is better than nuts. I know if you come here, come they cry, come they say but or for I know they come out of those every day or sometimes I they think why they talk all these things they make my people. I need supporters of David. David, I am just like David, like Bible, according to the Bible. My supporters are few. And the supporters of Goliath are much. Please, there is coronavirus everywhere. There is no money. Where is difficult. One of our brother have helped me. I think that is about few days ago. A partner no call him, that brother sent me 40 pounds. What? God bless you. If I would have not called you, please call me. I know it's not easy. Talk with Baba. So he sent me 40 pounds. If the Murphy come out, come they celebrate, say they win, how you will feel? Will you be happy? And they come out, all those days, and they tell the Murphy, say, idiot, na fool. Why? Because they never win me. If they win me, you know what they will do? Court will restrain me. Me, I know they make sure banning again. They will restrain. Yeah, like me, I'm there. They will fund me like 30,000 euro, 20,000 euro. Many things that they plan against me. So by mouth, I don't feel win all these things. So my lawyers, some of our one short. I'm tired of being a beggar, but I believe it's our right to end the reign of this bastard. See, you see, the Oba of Benin is in Lagos, that's in Abuja. want to see Buhari. Since the beginning of this year, Governor Obaseki have never went to Oba Palace. You live here, go to meet Buhari. Make Buhari come beg Obaseki. Not may they carry the money they give you. Abi, or soon God will punish you. The money they collect for local government and all those land they sell, that one, everywhere. Or by everywhere. Well, that's enough. I'm not Eranomigho who will come and call to me about I beg, let me go to about attack me, about forgive. Forgive who? The man knows, say people like us are come once in 500 years, 400 years. Ima fully been up for waiting. I come beg you for waiting. The Chris. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters. Please, I am being punched by this bastard about Benin because the pressure is on me. The pressure means Emego need my brother and my sister. Women, I read with it poison. You hate it to know you every time. If you are I was telling the UK now. I wait for £5 in 10 pounds, you know. They are completely even a lawyer. Even now, you might as well get me a sponsor. Me. Some people say this Ogiame that is sponsoring me. Some people say that that is lie. Oh. The truth is that it's very clear. If I have a case, I will come out. I will come and beg. At the end of the day, I will have the money. Sometimes the money not complete. My woman will help me to complete it. I will give to a lawyer. You cannot win a case here without a lawyer. Maybe it's an asylum case you want to win. A case here, me never know whether they win a case like that. Or this is what I know. Because those people that are fighting me, they are so rich. Millionaires, billionaires. Me, I am David with Holy Stone. David was having weapon. He did not use ordinary hand to kill Goliath. Look at my hands. I cannot use ordinary hands to kill the Oba. But David was having a spear or a stone to kill him and his few men. David alone did not kill Goliath and his men, capture them. He did it with a joint effort. So, good night.